that's what I do as well. Like
Valentina, you don't. I have to go back to every single man. Valentina, have you seen this?
Spending time together, traveling together already makes it a relationship.
It is a situationship.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Red Flags. I'm your host Valentina, and I promised you guys I was going to have a special guest for you every week, and I have been delivering as per. If you haven't watched the previous episode, make sure you're going out, you're checking it out. It's on YouTube, on Spotify as well. Make sure you're checking out all our content on Instagram, and you're following us as well. And you're subscribing to our channel, of course. Of course, there's some red flags there that were shocking. They were revealing a lot of revelations. And thank you so much to our previous guest, that was able to accommodate us and make it happen. Now, for today, I have a very special guest and a very dear friend of me today. And she's going to be talking all about her red flags. She's going to be mentioning a couple of ones that would make us question her just a little bit more. And I'm so excited to have her here with me today. Janynne, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love your nails.
Thank you.
Let's give it. How are you doing?
Good, yeah.
Janynne, I feel like it's been time we had, our proper conversation. We involved the public in our red flag conversations. And I'm so glad you were able to make it. So just a little bit of background for our audience. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what your hobbies are.
So basically, I've been working as a civil engineer.
Okay, fancy.
Busy life. In relation to my hobbies, I love traveling, as you already know. Yeah. I like going to the gym. I love cooking.
Yeah, I feel like you're a bit of a dream freak.
I'm not.
Yeah, even though you're not admitting it, I feel like you're a little bit of a dream freak.
It's a hobby.
So, Janynne, when it comes to traveling, I know you travel a lot and you're very invested. Like, every time I text you, FaceTiming you, you're always somewhere. I booked my flight. What would you say is a red flag for you when it comes to traveling?
When it comes to traveling, I think that people who post everything...
What?
It is a red flag for me.
That is a trigger. What?
If you don't work with, Instagram, with the platform, there is no point to be posting, every single thing you do.
I do that all the time.
But you work with it. That's fine for you, But
so you think that's a red flag? So it has to be somebody that's an influencer.
That's fine, But if you are not, what's the purpose of it?
What do you mean? People want to share their views.
They overshare. But no, I mean, I know that I'm a low profile, but all the time, I know someone.
You barely
post everything. I'm telling you, literally everything.
Like when they wake up,
they take everything, every single thing that they are doing. It's a couple actually.
Really?
No, I feel it's a red flag.
Why?
If you don't get it, forget about it.
I feel like you when you're on holidays, you're so excited that you want to share with the whole world, like with your friends.
I understand
like
when
your
people
followers.
are giving tips about the place, advices, but other than that, for me it's a red flag.
But you barely post when you're on holidays. People they don't even know you're on holidays. Do you actually post a short story?
Yeah. And I love that.
Janynne, I have a scenario here with me, and I want you to tell me if you find it a red flag or not. So there's this girl, she's extroverted,
okay,
and she likes going out, she likes participating and involving herself in the public, and she meets a guy that is the opposite. That is very introverted. He likes staying at home, chilling, vibing, and all that.
That doesn't work.
Do you think it's a red flag for them today?
It is a red flag. I've been.
But do you not agree? Like people that are opposites personality, they contract.
No, it's the opposite. Oh. You're gonna get in trouble in the future. I'm telling you from experience.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't work well when you have somebody by your side that doesn't like doing what you like.
Yeah, but it's not that they don't like doing it, but it's just like they prefer like the guy prefers staying at home, just chilling and all that.
So
and the girl wants to be out exploring and.
So I think that you don't need to change yourself to fit in someone's life.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to sounds very obligation.
Yeah.
But you need to do things with your girlfriend, you know, or your
But you know that
boyfriend.
there are couples like this.
There are, yeah. I've been that spot. It's
so you don't think it is something that would last long?
No.
Yeah. You think it's definitely a red flag?
It's definitely a red flag.
Yeah. Right. So Janynne, I have another one for you here, and I want you to tell me if, you know, it's something that you would consider a very big red flag. You go on a date, and this guy tells you that he wants a serious relationship. It's your first date.
Oh, God,
and
no.
he's telling you that he wants a serious relationship and he's even thinking of marriage.
That sounds desperate, because like he doesn't
That's a red
even
flag
know.
for you?
It is, because he doesn't know me yet.
But, you know, I feel like when you go on a first date, people want to be clear of what they want. They want to be clear of...
That's too much for the first date, sorry.
You think it's
even
like a
for the
pressure
first
for you?
2 months. You don't need to talk about relationship, and I don't know why people do that, honestly. You can enjoy the time together, you know, you can see how it goes, and then after a while, I'm not saying, you know, you need to wait for 5 years. It's not this. But like the first 2 months, 5 months, let's say, it's early to talk about relationship.
So you definitely...
It's early to know what you want, because you don't know the person.
But what if the person has been in so many dates, having so many pointless relationships?
That's another red flag.
Hey! That when they go on this first date, they just want to make themselves clear, like, listen, I'm looking for a relationship. If you're not, that's it.
That scares a little bit.
Is it?
That scares me. Yeah.
Because if you...
I would just run away from that person.
What if you're looking for a relationship and you guys could fit?
You don't need to talk about it at the first time, at the first, you know, date. You can wait a little bit to see, you know...
how the flow is, how the connection
her personality, you know, everything. Like, I don't know.
But do you not think it would take time? Like, if he keeps doing that with every girl he goes out with? And they end up not
are we
fitting?
talking about in a month? See? That's a red flag.
Really?
Yeah, no.
What about girls, actually, your girlfriends, who propose to their men? Do you think it's a red flag?
It isn't. I mean, if it's not something that comes from, you know, outside pressure, that's fine.
What do you mean?
I
like
mean,
you wouldn't mind yourself proposing to your boyfriend?
I've never thought about that, you know, honestly. But like, I feel if like a girl wants to propose to, you know, her boyfriend, it's fine. If it's not something that she's like, oh, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, there are girls that they see, you know, everyone having babies, getting married, and they get desperate. And then that's not a reason to propose someone, right? Yeah. So I think that if it's not something about society, you know, like...
It's mostly because you love the person.
Yeah, you have to find a reason for that. If you have a reason, if you love the person, you know, if you want to stay, you know, for the rest of your life, because that's what marriage... Yeah. You know?
So you wouldn't yourself, you wouldn't propose to your boyfriend?
I don't know.
You think you would?
I don't know. I've never thought about that.
Like, would you get on one knee and be like, will you marry me?
No, that's too much. Too romantic.
That's what men do.
No.
Like, would you not like your boyfriend to propose to you like that?
No. On one knee? No.
So how would he propose to you? Like, just give you the ring?
A surprise, you know, very quiet. You know me.
Really?
You know, reserved, you know, never in a public place.
Yeah.
No.
So you wouldn't find it cringe when a girl proposes to their man, like...
No, not really.
Too desperate. To bring you back to, you know, friendship. You know, I know you value friendship a lot in your life, and you have people that in your life that you consider not even friends, like family. Yeah. And I want you to tell me a few red flags for you when it comes to friendship.
Friendship. So basically, I think that it should be a red flag from people that they don't want to see you with anybody else. Like, they don't want to see you making new friends.
Oh.
That's a red flag.
That is a big red flag.
That's a big red flag. I know someone who's like this, and I don't like it.
But do you think is it not about protection, like protecting you and making sure you don't forget about them?
No, you don't need to be seen to be remembered. Yeah. You know, I think that, I don't know, it's something about them. It's not about you. When
they don't like seeing you with other people, like having friends with other people.
The jealousy, you know, it's about them. It's not about
you.
Even
if you include them in all your outings.
That's another thing that I don't like.
What do you mean?
I think that's a red flag.
Why?
When you want to include like all your friends to another friends and keep everyone together.
Why?
Go and ask your grandfather.
You
I
just
don't
want to
know.
keep like a close, friendship.
All the time, you don't need to do that, you know. You can invite people. If they say no, I don't want to, that's fine. But like this person, she wants to, to get myself just for
For that person, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a red flag.
It
With
is
a
a
friend
red
that is
flag.
jealous of you having friends with
Yeah.
other people.
yeah.
Yeah. What would be another one then for you?
So basically, who doesn't reply your messages? Valentina, that's a red flag for me. When I have to remember a friend of mine to reply me back, or I need
Do you
to
know
call.
what? I feel like there's a lot of excuses and justifications for this. It's not. Maybe the person is not very kind of a text person.
Okay, right.
Or maybe
So
the
I'm going to
person
start ringing.
is kind of busy, like that moment.
Like, I have busy days, right? Especially when I'm in the office. I can't keep texting people.
Yeah.
I can read the text, and that doesn't mean that I'm going to reply you instantly, right?
Yeah.
But like,
That's what I do as well. Like
Valentina, you don't. I have to go back to every single man. Valentina, have you seen this? What do you think? What time should I show up? What time? You're like
I have it in my head, and I have a specific time. I have to reply to Janynne. I just automatically, forget.
What kind of shit is that?
Never get back to me, Valentina.
Even though I'm always on my phone, I just automatically. So that's definitely a red flag.
It
for
is
you.
a red
I
flag
think
for me.
it's something I could look into. It's something I could change.
Yeah, you need
to
to
do
get back.
better,
Yeah,
to
you
do
need to
better.
work on that.
Yeah. What about you specifically? What would you say your red flag is?
My red flag, like my friends, they say that I'm not a people's person, and I agree with them.
What do you mean?
I mean, the way, like, everyone has a friend like, oh, you know what? Let's meet over the weekend. I'm gonna go to that place. Everyone's going to be there.
Yeah.
Everyone is too many people. You know what? On that night, I'm gonna have fever. At 8 p.m. I'm gonna get...
Oh my god!
I won't show up.
I have to buy a cat.
It's my fish's birthday. I can show up.
So you're kind of an introvert yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like people, when they see me, they think that faces. I'm 100% extrovert. I'm not.
Yeah, you do pull it off. There's some
Yeah.
people like that. They have that skill.
Yeah.
They look very extroverted. Because that's what I would have said about you. Do you get like anxiety? Do you get anxious?
No, it's not because of that. It's just because I don't know. I mean, people. Does that
It's just
answer
too
you?
much. Like, are you tired of having conversations?
New
Are you
people?
bored?
No, it's not because I'm tired. I'm bored. It's because I was never like that.
Yeah.
It's
you like
my
the
personality.
people that you know, and it's like very
what?
few.
My mom is the same. Maybe I
Okay.
got that from my mom. I don't know. But my dad is the opposite. My dad is always, let's make a barbecue over the weekend. Let's, invite
So,
everyone.
going back-
And I'm like, Dad, I'm not coming. I won't
Don't
be here.
bring anybody.
You can bring everyone. I won't be part of it.
Janynne, when it comes to relationship, what would you say you have as a red flag? Not your partner, you yourself. Because I know that in a relationship, I know our previous guest was saying you have to reflect when you leave each relationship. Like, do you reflect on yourself and see like, oh, these are my red flags, and I have to change it from my previous ones?
Yeah. One of my red flags when it comes to relationship, it's basically I don't bring the person to my friends to be within my friends at the beginning.
We were saying that in our previous
episode. I take time for that because, again, you have to get to know them, well before.
So how long would it take you to introduce your partner to your friends?
A year.
Janynne, not a year.
I mean, you have
so
to
your
get
partner
to
is going
know
to be
the
knowing that you're going out
person.
with your friends, that you're going to see somebody, you're going to see Valentina, you're going to see the other person, and they don't actually know who they are for a year. And you'd be okay with that?
I would be okay with that.
Do you think it takes that long to know somebody?
I do, yeah.
Really?
And
I feel like if you
it takes the entire life, baby, and you never know someone 100%.
Gosh.
I mean, I don't know. People, they change, from relationship to relationship, and they keep like
What do you mean?
presenting their.
Or like a
That's
different...
a red flag, People who keep, changing partners, and they keep like posting it on Instagram.
Do you know
Me?
what?
I mean, Valentina.
Do you think that's a red
Yeah,
flag?
it is a red flag.
Really? Like to be
definitely.
posting each relationship you are? Maybe because you're
What's the proposal
when you go
of that?
into a
Just to show
relationship.
people that you have someone new. I keep thinking.
Because maybe when you go to a relationship, you're hoping that this is the person for life, but something happens.
In every 3 months. You know, that's why it takes so long. And when people come to me to say, oh, I want a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm here for a relationship. I'm like, oh, that brings me bad vibes. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I think that people, they need to enjoy each other, to see how it goes.
You don't
know,
necessarily have to
get
go
to
into a
travel
relationship.
together, you know, get to spend time together.
But do you not think that spending time together, traveling together already makes it a relationship?
It is a situationship.
You have to have capacity. You don't know.
That is true. It's not
It is
really a
a
relationship when you define it.
Yeah, it is a situation.
You know, I went to
You are getting ready to something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, in terms of that, something just occurred to my head. Do you think it's a red flag? Because I was discussing with somebody, and they told me that you don't necessarily have to ask the girl to be your girlfriend.
That's what I love. Things that just happen.
I think that's a red flag on my side.
You don't need, even for marriage, you can just make an agreement. Oh, what do you think, babe? Should we get married? I don't need a proposal, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like that. See? People think that they know me. They don't. But I can read people easily,
I think
you know?
you need to clarify like what you actually want.
You need to clarify, you talk to me?
Yeah, like asking you out, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to go into a relationship?
Oh,
I feel like that freaks you out, Janynne.
that freaks me out. No. Don't ask me if I want to be your girlfriend. Then I'm going to say, no, I don't.
Really? What would be another one for you, like when you're going on a date? Like a red flag from your partner's aspect?
People who keep the mobile
Like upside down?
upside down, yeah, on the
do you
table.
mean?
That's a red flag, you know. Just like, you know, mutual notifications.
Do you know what?
and-
I think I posted that on Instagram. I think that's a very big red flag. Because
Oh, have you?
what are you trying to hide?
This is my business, and this is yours.
Like, why would you purposely put a phone? Some people say it's because they want to give you the whole attention. Do you think that's true?
That's not true.
Because if the message keep popping up their phone, they're not going to be able to attend to you fully.
Keep the mobile phone in your pocket then,
Yeah.
you know.
You can put it away in your bag.
Go to the toilet to reply someone's bag.
That's true. So when you're going on a date and the person have their phone upside down,
That's a red flag.
It would be a red
Yeah.
flag for you. Would you automatically think that he has somebody else?
They always do. They always have.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, they are on a date with you, and they've got a schedule. Who's gonna be next? Who's gonna be the next one? Oh, check. Done. Oh, I can't talk too much here.
Janynne, thank you so much for joining me on this episode today. I really appreciate it. I loved all your views about, I didn't know that you were an introvert when you actually showed to be an extrovert. That was a big shock for me. And I will try and work on, replying to people when appropriately.
Yeah,
because
please do work on that. You need to.
That was a big one, a big revelation today. So guys, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. I'm going to put Janynne's handle there, Instagram handle. Make sure you're following her. And you're following us as well on Instagram, on TikTok, and we're on Spotify as well. Make sure you listen to all the episodes. You're subscribing, you're liking, and you're commenting on this video. And I cannot wait to show you guys who my next guest is. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.